Calvin Castine at Northeastern Clinton Central School. It's the 14th day of December 2012, 12/14/12, and we're here at NCCS for junior varsity girls basketball in the CVAC. It's the home team, Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars, and their opponents from up top of the hill, Saranac Lake Red Storm. Our officials will be Mr. Barry Norton and former Saranac Central varsity girls basketball coach Chad Kaiser, one of the winningest coaches in CVAC in Section 7 history. And a few years ago, we decided to hang it up and start officiating. Opening tip goes to Peyton Sample, and she puts it in for an early 2-0 Cougar lead. You got Peyton Sample, you got wearing number 4, you got Ariana Kellison wearing number 3, Kellison with the steal. You got 11 out there, that's Sierra Gagno. 44 is Kayla Carter, 23 is Shaylin Rao. And I think I've mentioned everybody on the floor for the Cougars. For the visitors, 14 is Haley Morgan. Let's see, 12, yep, 12 with the ball. That's Caitlin Hewitt. 4 is Melissa Moody. And you got number 10, that's Shanna Buckley. And number 1, who's Talia McDonough. Temperature 38 degrees on this mid-December day, 11 days before Christmas, 10 days before Christmas Eve. It's 38 degrees outside, but the temperature will be dropping into the teens overnight, but after a chilly day tomorrow, going back into the 30s and maybe even a 40 or 2 on the horizon. So temperature-wise, it's not too bad, but we'll be getting some precipitation in the next week. Well, into Moody. He gets it into the forecourt, guarded by Gagno. Banked in, a three-pointer by Caitlin Hewitt. Puts the Storm in the lead, 3-2. Intended for Carter. Carter gets it, misses it off. Shot by Sample, by Kellison, rebounded by Rao. There's Carter, and she is fouled. So Kayla Carter will toe the line. Looking to tie it with the first. Should be shooting 2. One. And the cheerleaders used to say, we want another one just like the other one. That one isn't quite like the other one, and the rebound is missed by Rao. The Cougars retain the ball. They're doing a good job of fronting Carter. I have a foul on Hewitt. I have a sub coming in. Looks like number 5 is going to join us. It's Tristan Cummings. Kellison will inbound. Gives it into Gagno. And shot is blocked. Comes Hewitt. And McDonough gets the ball. Blake will look to set the offense. It's going to be off red. Well, the Cougars will get it back in this tie ball game. 5:48 showing. Jess McNerlin is the coach for the Cougars. The program doesn't say who the Saranac Lake coach is. So I am unable to pass that along to you. Lots of 3 seconds here. And we're going to have a foul. That's going to send Rowell to the line. Well, let's see. That foul is on Hewitt, her second. Team third. There's somebody at the line, at the bench, I should say, at the scoring table. Come in, I would guess, for Hewitt. And it's going to be 11, Selena Belargent. Belargent in for Hewitt. When I started working at Sheridan Iron Works back in 1966, we had to dispatch material to different areas, and one of them was the assembly floor, and each assembly floor, as Carter scores here, each assembly floor had a different leader, and since nobody knew how to spell Belargent, Willie Belargent from Chazy was known as just Willie B. Here's thinking of you, Willie B, and all the other guys that worked in that assembly floor at Sheridan, later Harris Intertype and Harris Graphics. It's been 25 years since they've left town permanently. Carter with the follow, and it falls off the rim. Carter again, nope. Slapped away, and good job of taking the ball away there by Moody. 7-3 Cougars, 4:28 and counting here in the first period. Here's a three-pointer. And Daniel picks it up. Gives it up to Sample, over to Kellison. Rowell throws it up and rebounded by McDonough. This is Moody. Halfway through the first quarter. And Kellison called for a hold. It's going to get crowded here at Northeastern before all is said and done. Their annual musical production. Opening night tonight. That's every time I try to remember the title, I can't think of the Eggplant 08 in Chicago, but it's the Little Shop of Horrors. That's a reverse by Cummings, and it's a 7-5 ball game. Sample throws it up. It'll be off Rowell, it'll be red ball. So Little Shop of Horrors opening tonight just outside, out down the hall. So you'll have the crowd from the musical. That's going to be a call for travel. Not sure she did, but she sure looked guilty. You'll have the crowd from the musical interloping with the basketball crowd, and I'm sure there'll be some people who come to the JV game here who might just stay and take in the musical. Sample shot, nope. Rebound up by Rowell. And I think rebound by Morgan. It's off White. Moody will inbound it. 2:59 showing. 5 seconds or a timeout? Timeout. Coach called a TO rather than getting a TO turnover. So she got a TO timeout instead of a TO turnover. Oh, off the knee dribble. I use that many times many times. Here's Gagnon into Kellison. Olivia to Ariana. Top of the, just inside the arc. Rebounded by Belargent. Picked up by Gagnon. And thrown in by Peyton Sample. It's now 9-5 in favor of the Cougars. Moody trying to get into the forecourt. Cummings. And ball picked up by Rao. I'll give to Gagnon. And basket good by Carter. 11-5 Cougars, 134 in counting here in the first quarter. 5 seconds to get it in. 3 players at the scoring table set to come in. There's a steal. And Sample misses. And knocked loose by Kellison, and Cummings ended up dribbling it off the line. Let's see, 13, 14. Carly Sawyer, Haley Morgan, 10. I think it just came in. Shanna Buckley. 12 and 11, I think, were already in. Cougars score. So Belargent that was in, and Hewitt, I think, was in. No, Hewitt might have just come back in. She went out with the 2 fouls. Cougars with a steal, thrown up and in by Sample. And it's a Cougar 10-point lead, 15-5. A foul on the Cougars. Carter, her first, team second. This is Hewitt at the line. Her first one is in, bounces in, good soft touch. And next one is also in. That makes it 15-7. 33 seconds to go when the ball was inbounded in the first. 30-second shot clock. Carter's shot rolls off the rim. Rao's there for the putback. Gonna have a jump ball. So with 16 seconds in the period, the Storm will get it on the possession arrow. Cougars will press. And the ball will go off the leg and out of bounds. So Sawyer kind of grinned as that guilty kind of grin. Jeez. Knocked out of bounds by Hewitt. Underneath for Carter. Nope. She'll have to score them the old-fashioned way at the foul line. Foul was on 14. Morgan, her first, team fourth. Carter drops that one in. And hits that one. Back to a 10-point Cougar lead, 17-7. It's a lot of points for a JV team in the first period. Daniel shot is knocked loose. Sample will throw it up. And that'll be the last shot of the period. A 10-point lead for Northeastern. It's 17-7 after 1 here at Northeastern Clinton on this December 14th, 2012. This is 7th grader Tegan Misek inbounding to 8th grader Abby Sample. And a quick shot is thrown up by number 25, Casey Frederick. We got all new players out there, or slightly used players. Rachel Sylvester is 24, and 33 is Natalie Boris. She's listed as 41. Boris is 33 out there. The program says 41. Fortunately, she's one of the ones I recognize. Sylvester can't get a handle on it. And here comes the Storm. Storm and Moody. Alyssa Moody with a bucket. 17-9. Sample. Over to Misek. Comes low to Sylvester. Nope. Off white, says Chad Kaiser. .640 to go in the half. And the Red Storm into the forecourt. There's a long shot. That is off the fingers of Boris. And she'll toss it into Misek. Sample low, picked off. Good anticipation there by Morgan. And we got a foul on the elbow. There's Barry Norton. We'll send Caitlin Hewitt to the line. The foul was on Sylvester, her first, team third. Who hits the first of two. I wonder where the other Cougars are. They're over there talking to the coach. Sylvester inbounds to Misek. Over to Sample. Here's a shot that's short. Boris. Whoa! Misek gets it up the floor to Frederick. Frederick throws it up and in. And a basket by Casey Frederick gets the Cougars' first points of the second quarter. It's 19-11. One of the folks who donated a lot of time to the girls program over the year, Bernie Canning, taking in the game. Banked in. Call your bank shots. Moody with the bucket. This makes it 19-13. Suddenly, it's a 6-point ball game, which sounds a lot closer than 10. And picked off. Moody with a pick and intended for Hewitt, but it goes out of bounds. Misek will bring it up. We're at 4:54 and counting here in the second. Sample low for Sylvester. She took a little stroll. Ball's low. McDonough throws it up. Nope. Sylvester, good position. And Frederick lays it in. Good pass from Sylvester. It's back to an 8-point lead. 21-13. 4:09 to go in the second quarter. Hewitt fakes. Over to McDonough. That is a little too strong by Morgan, and I'm looking up Morgan's name, and the Cougars are running down the floor. I think it was Boris who rebounded, and all of a sudden Misek's driving down the floor, giving the Cougars a 10-point advantage again. There's Moody. And a jump ball. 2 subs coming in, 3 subs coming in. Let's see, you got 5, you got 23, and maybe 11, Belangeon. 5 Cummings back in, 23 is Al Molina got the first part, and I'm going to guess Chekun-Janin, or Seku-Janin is number 23. A couple of subs. We got Duffy and one of the samples here. It's Kaylee sample number 2 and Karen Duffy, 22. Stepped across the line, did Frederick. So it's a turnover, 3:04 on the clock, 23-13. Cougars back to their 10-point advantage, so both teams have scored 6 points here in the second quarter. Stolen away by Frederick. There's Sample, 2 Sample. Duffy, top of the key, yes, Karen Duffy. What a shot from the foul line. 25-13, 12-point Cougar lead, 5-second violation. There's Barry Norton. Well, now Frederick will inbound it, or attempt to. 2:44 going. Ball is inbounded. Duffy gives to Frederick. Frederick's shot is missed. Somebody tipped it away. I think it was Duffy. And whoop. Well, I thought it touched red after she lost it. Apparently not. Norton is just 6 feet away, so I'm sure he would have noticed that. 2:25. And picked off by Frederick. And Chrissy Frederick puts her team up by 14. Timeout for the Storm. 2:15 on the clock. They're trailing 27-13. 2:15. Ball is inbounded. No 10 seconds in the backcourt with girls, so I'm going to worry about counting to 10. Jump ball, Duffy. Rolling on the floor with Al Molina. If Willie Belangeon could be known as Willie B, Al Molina is going to be known as Al Molina C. Duffy, too strong. And Al Molina, C with the ball. Double teamed at midcourt and into the forecourt. It's blonde versus blonde out there. Goes off Sylvester. Cummings will inbound it. That was a 5-second turnover. Frederick into Kaylee Sample. It's Abby Sample, and it's 2 more for the Cougars. And a steal. Here's Frederick. Good shot, rebounded Duffy. Good job by Duffy. But Duffy got it back and put it in. So there, Saranac Lake, huh? 31-13. 40 seconds to go in the half. Knocked loose by Duffy off Sylvester, and Buckley should have let it go. It would have been off Sylvester. Sample thought about shooting. Frederick will shoot. Sylvester with a rebound off the rim. Rebounded by Cummings. 12 seconds. 9. 31-13. It'll count. It'll count. A buzzer beater by Shanna Buckley. It was 31-15. Northeastern up by 16 at the half here at Northeastern Clinton in beautiful downtown Champlain. It's going to be Saranac Lake ball to start the second half. Whatever the coach had to say, she had a lot of it to say, because they got out here just as the buzzer was sounding. It's going to be an over and back. Hewitt hadn't crossed the line yet. Sometimes you got to cross the line, and she hadn't. There's Gagnon in to Kellison. Rolls off the rim, on up and in by Duffy. (33-15). Sample will inbound, give it to Gagnon. Kellison. And too strong by Duffy. Yeah, that was Duffy. Hewitt is to Moody. And carrying the balls is Barry Norton. I want to point out that Me is here. Me is back. Mary Elizabeth, M.E. M.E. Me, Frankie. Picked up by Kellison. And drops in. Not sure who put it in. watching the ball, and all of a sudden there were 3 white shirts underneath the basket where the ball had come from, and that's going to be a blocking foul called on Boris. 8th grader. Hewitt drops it in. And we got Cummings in. She'll replace Buckley. And that one will end up in Kellison's fingers. Up for Gagnon. Duffy puts it up and in. Saranac Lake, it's Morgan is fouled. Foul is on Boris. (37-17). The Cougars had opened up a 21-point lead. This one bounces long. Boris tracks it down, gives it to Kellison. Gagnon to Kellison. Whoop, that's going to be a step. Sample forgot to dribble. I forgot about that dribbling part.
Get open.
Into the forecourt. In the paint, shot is missed. Sample up to Gagnon to Kellison and out of bounds. Moody grabbed it, but she did not to get both feet in bounds before grabbing it, so it's out of bounds. Good effort, but Cougars keep it. Sample over to Gagnon, and it'll be called for steps. .54 showing in the third. It's going to be out of bounds. Gagnon brings it up. Cross court to Kellison. Bounce pass to Boris. Rolls the rim. A rim roller. And Cummings gives to Hewitt. That's going to be a foul. No, timeout. Timeout. There was some contact there, but a timeout had been called. It's 37-17. Northeastern up by 24-31 showing in the third. Jump ball. Kellison to inbound it. And Duffy scores another one. Knocked out of bounds by Gagno. Now we got a couple of subs. Oh, we got 3 subs. You got your Carter, you got your Rao, and you got your Kaylee Sample. Ellison stayed in, and Gagno. 4:05 to go in the third. Cougars with a 22-point lead. Rejected by Carter. Not in my house, she says. My brother Steven taught her that. Up to Sample, in and out. And, oh, right in the hands of Gagno. Misses it. It'll be red ball.
Now.
5 seconds. It's close to a turnover. Ellison slips it loose, but Storm controlled it for a moment. Callison picks it up. Rao picked it up. Rao, the old dribbling while on your knees trick. White ball. Rao intended for Gagno. Going to be a red ball. Off red. Let's go. We got a new player out there. Number 3, Corrine Gamba Kurda. She should have let that one go. She was trying to save it, but it would have been her team's ball. But she decided to try to save it and ended up going off her fingers. It would have been an over and back if the Cougars had touched it. So what you want to do is let the Cougars touch it or just let it go out of bounds. Either way, it's your ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Basket by Rao. (41-17). Northeastern up by 24 right now. Timeout. Yeah.
A lot of games together. We went up one night. We should have never even thrown.
Get up.
Uh-oh, Barry's going to have to go between the bleachers, under the bleachers. 30-second shot clock. Expired. Misek is in. She was going to inbound it there, but even though the ball went out of bounds over there, it was a shot clock violation. So the ball is inbounded over this way. Then to Sample. To Misek. Misek will let it sail. In and out. And controlled by El Molina C. Oh, blocked by Carter. Carter gets the ball. Up for Rao. And Kaylin Rao lays it in. Red ball. 1:02 on the clock. 43-17. Carter with the rebound. Red ball. Is the modified game over?
Get open.
Game is taking a long time. That's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul. Busy weekend for Hometown Cable. I'll be back here tomorrow night to record for posterity, the musical. Can't put it on cable or the internet, but at least it'll be recorded. Belargent at the line. Then Sunday afternoon, that's Saturday night, I'll be here. And Sunday afternoon, I'll be in Chazy for their drama club presentation. It was 7 days last week too. I had a couple of things I recorded last Saturday, then recorded the Chazy High School concert on Sunday, so it's every night and Sundays included. It's gets to be a little long this time of the year. Kellison in to Misak. Whoops, a zoom in camera. I take my eye off the camera. It zooms continuously, whether I want it to or not. I'd say the modified is over. It's 43-17 here after 3. They had a quick one down that way. We got a whole quarter left to go here in the JV game. Melissa Moody will inbound it. And the fourth quarter will get underway. Into Katrin Bodmer, number 2. Sawyer out to Bodmer. Moody. Oh, McDonough stopped. Moody will throw it. A little short and held down by Rao. Up to Misak. Gives it back to Rao and Rao puts it in. So she's at the front end of that one. 45-17. Cougars outscoring Saranac Lake. I think it was 12 to 2 there in the third. To extend their lead. There's a basket. That was Selena Belargent. There's Frederick, bounce pass low to Rao, in and out. Rao gets the rebound, good follow. Frederick, out to Misak, to Carter in the paint. And a strong move to the basket by Kayla Carter. And it's 47-19, 28-point Cougar lead. McDonough puts it to the floor. 6 minutes to go in the game. That one bounces in. Basket by Melissa Moody. It's at 47-21. Carter, short on that. Rebound goes to Frederick. Misek back to Frederick. Rao, short. Rao gets the rebound. Shot by Misek, rolls the rim. Carter battling for it, tries to push it over for Rao, but Storm comes up with it. Here's Moody. Carter takes it away. Outlet pass. Frederick should have just tipped it over to Misek instead of trying to dribble it with a player on her. Good job by Rao. So it's what, 49-21. McDonough drives and throws it in. Basket by Talia McDonough. Timeout to get some subs in for the Cougars. It counts as a timeout, but neither team wanted to use it, so it's a quick timeout. Goes in. You see Boris. We see Abby Sample. Frederick is still in. You see Sylvester, 24. And Misek is still in. 3:40 to go. Misek, the Sample. Low for Boris. Short. The red ball, and we're going to get Al Molina C back in. There's a couple of Cougar legends leave here. Davison and Carter. Sample lays it in. Basket by Abby Sample. Uh-oh. I think I know what those legends are here for. They're going to give the varsity boys some practice competition. Frederick will inbound. And shot by Sylvester is short. And we have a jump ball. She ties up McDonough. 2:20 left. Whoop. So Sylvester short. Molina with the rebound, and Moody brings it up. Is it to Hewitt? Hewitt throws it up. Thrown down the floor, Sample to Frederick. And Casey Frederick lays it in. 51-23 Cougars. Picked up jump ball. .146 remaining. 30-point Cougar lead. Northeastern is outscored Saranac Lake 17-7 in the first, 14-8 in the second, 12-2 in the third, and 10-6 here in the fourth thus far. Basket by Boris. .55-23, 1:10 to go. Refs are letting a couple extra steps go in the interest of getting this one in the books. Basket there by Buckley. Good teamwork, good passing, but traveling. Cougars have the right idea. .55-25, 41 seconds remaining in the ball game. Frederick gives to Boris. Up to Sample. Sample will lay it up and short and bounce. Using the old bounce it off her head trick to keep it in bounds there. Yep. Lester blocked. Referees are hoping to get this one over without a whistle. 18 seconds. 15 seconds. Frederick, no. Frederick with a follow. They're determined to get this one over. Lester takes it back. Fires it up at the buzzer. 55-25 is the final. Northeastern Clinton with a 30-point victory over the visiting Saranac Lake Red Storm, and that's the way it was on this 14th day of December 2012 at Northeastern Clinton Central School, just outside of beautiful downtown Champlain. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting, viewer-supported local television, TV worthy of your support, hometown cable. Thanks for watching.